So it has been my second home for the last 20 years, and yeah, for most of the crew have been here for a long time as well. I think 6 or 7 years is probably the shortest amount of time anyone's spent here. Yeah, we're very fond of the old girl. Yeah. When we get to the fast ice, that requires ramming the ship into it. So we have to use full power, push the ship 6, 7 or sometimes 8 knots into that ice and push through it as far as we can get. Usually the ship will come to a stop and then we'll have to back up and do it all over again, and we'll do that perhaps hundreds of times. The old girl has sustained a bit of damage over the years from various events, and as one of the chief mates once said, it is a contact sport, icebreaking, so you do have to expect a few bruises every now and again, and the Aurora's had her fair share of those.
Okay, you keep heading to this guy on the path here. No worries.
When people at home ask me, oh, what do you do for work? And I say, oh, I work at sea. And then there's usually this progression because that sparks their interest. And what sort of work do you do at sea? And eventually I say, well, I work on the Aurora Australis. So I give up and say, yeah, I work there. Oh, well, tell us more about that. And so, yeah, I don't usually tell them I work at sea unless I've got a half an hour to spare. Sometimes you're seeing things that haven't been observed ever before. Sometimes it's just numbers on a page that you might get from, say, a CTD sample when we're doing oceanography work, or sometimes it might be some strange creature that comes up from a deep sea trawl. Yeah, sometimes it's ice conditions that we've never experienced before. So when I say marine science voyages, it covers everything from oceanography, marine biology, sea ice science, glaciology, and sometimes atmospheric sciences as well. And we've had many voyages where all of those disciplines are placed together on the ship, and it's an all singing, all dancing science fest. Yeah. Every voyage, there's always new expeditioners. There's always people that have never travelled with us before, and we get to experience their wonder at seeing an iceberg and their excitement. You know, the thing's 4 miles away, it's a speck on the horizon, and they're jumping up and down. And to relive that, it helps you relive your own first experience. And it reminds you of how special it is, just in case you might have forgotten.